I intend to eat absolutely nothing for 5 days, and I'm gonna kind of share like my entire journey throughout this whole thing, like what I'm feeling, what effects I'm getting, what benefits I'm receiving, so that you can understand like, okay, like this is just an experiment, by the way. So like I'm doing this as an experiment. I'm not recommending this to anyone out there. I just want to do it because one, I feel like I've gotten fatter. Like I'm definitely not my heaviest I've ever been, but I'm heavier, and it just kind of sneaks up on me, man. I don't know why, but it snuck up on me. And I have a pool party I'm attending in 10 days. One, this is completely vanity, like I want to look better in a very short period of time. And two, I'm kind of curious just to see like what health benefits I actually receive. So just to give you some background on myself, I've been in the fitness space for a long time, like 6+ years, as far as like the bodybuilding space, where I've actually like taken care of my nutrition. I've worked out consistently, like at least 4 or 5 times plus every single week for 6 years. Like that's kind of where I'm at now. I have very extensive knowledge in the fitness industry. I've tried a lot of different diets, a lot of different eating habits, a lot of stuff, but I've never tried to fast. And I don't really know why. I just, I kind of love eating, and that it probably makes sense why I never tried to fast. Here's what I plan to do and hopefully take you through this journey. So my plan is to essentially only drink water. And water is like the only thing I'm able to eat, with the exception of like salt, minerals. So the reason why I want to have salt is if I just drink straight water with no salt, like my body will lack minerals, it'll lack electrolytes, so I'm just gonna feel like bad, and I don't want to feel bad. And there's a lot of science to this. Like salt will essentially allow me to retain my minerals because it allows me to retain water, and having more water in me helps me retain more minerals like the potassium, magnesium, just to help me be okay and not die. So those are the only things I'll be eating. Also, with the exception, I forgot, I take a multivitamin every day. It's a gummy vitamin, so there are calories in that. There's like, I don't know, 10 calories. And then a vitamin C gummy. And the reason why I still want to take my vitamins is I don't want to die. Like I have enough fat on me, on my body, that once I get into starvation mode, like my body can eat at the fats to survive, but I still would like my nutrients. I still want my vitamins. I still want to be okay. And again, there's a lot of science behind that. I'm not the expert, but I've researched enough in my past and kind of recently just to learn like what it takes to water fast. So anyways, I'm gonna start with my physique. All right, so this is the physique: front, side, unflex, very poor lighting. The back, unflexed, front flex, side, flex, back, slight flex. So that's the starting physique. That's where I'm at today. And now I wanna show you my weight. 185.5, nice. So that's my starting weight, and starting physique. Here's what it looks like, I guess, with clothes on, so you can kind of see everything. That's where the start is, and I guess I'll update you on how things go, how I feel throughout the days. Okay, now we are on day 2 of this water fast, and I'll be honest with you guys, like day one was rough. Like I did not realize how much food I ate every single day, because like I think it was even when I was bored. Like when I was bored and maybe finish work, was on a break, like typically I'd eat because that's what I do. But I realized I wasn't even hungry. Like I was really just craving water or like minerals, like salt. Oh, first of all, here's what yesterday looked like. So yesterday, day 1, I worked out as normal. Like normally workout felt fine because it's day 1. Had no food in me, but I normally work out fasted anyways. Workout went well, but for the next few days, I was researching a little bit more, and I don't think it's safe for me to continue working out just as hard for the next 4 days, or 3-4 days without like food in me. So even if I'm eating a lot of salt too. So my goal is not really to work out in the next 4 days, even though I work out every day, like for the past years actually. Also with the water, I want to show you like exactly what I'm consuming. So hydro, 32 ounces. Usually I just put water into this, and then I get this pink Himalayan sea salt. So the pink Himalayan sea salt, it's one of those things where you just grind it in. So essentially I open up, fill the water to the top. I grind it as many times as needed to where like I want to get the water salty, but not like too salty, essentially. So like now I'm kind of used to the water where it doesn't even feel like salt water, it just feels like water. It's like a different flavor. It's interesting. I thought it was gonna be gross, but it's fine. And then first day, I always eat these vitamin C gummies. I have 2 because that's the serving size. And then First day, I also had 2 of these adult multivitamin gummies. But today, day 2, I don't know if this is safe or not. Maybe it's not. But I had 2 servings of these multivitamins because I want to get all my vitamins. And so far, I feel better. Like, the morning I woke up, I was really hungry, like starving. And I think it was just like a wall I needed to hit and realize that like I don't need to be eating all this food. So I think I'm past the wall. I'm sure there's gonna be another wall or multiple walls I'm gonna run into. Overall, it's been pretty good. I've been with my girlfriend, so it's been a little bit harder because she's always wanting to eat and she wants to eat together. And it's weird to her when I'm having salt water and she's eating like Chipotle or all this other food. So that's where I'm at today. I'm gonna give you another update as the days go. So, day 3, I'm like middle of the way through day 3 right now. And to be honest, I've tried to do like nothing. I didn't really want to exercise. I don't want to do anything because I was kind of afraid of like passing out. I've actually, maybe like twice today, have almost passed out. Like I got the feeling like after standing up from, I was laying on my bed watching. I'm getting the feeling of like, I stood up, went to walk out my room, like paused for a sec while standing up, but then I was like, I felt the feeling of like, it was actually, I've actually never had this feeling. It was like a mix of feeling like I'm ready to throw up as well as like a head rush at the same time. I made sure not to get up too fast too. Also, my pee is yellow, like real yellow, which is kind of weird considering I've been drinking over a gallon of water a day. Oh, I weighed myself in the morning. I was 180 pounds. It's actually a pound heavier than yesterday, which probably kind of does make sense because I've been taking a lot more salt with my water. So salt helps you kind of retain a little bit more of the fluid in me. So it kind of makes sense that, I was a little bit heavier than the day before, but definitely not feeling good at all. I thought this would go a lot smoother because one of my friends just did this 5-day challenge, and he was feeling fine. It might also have to do with the fact that like I have a lot of muscle mass on me and I eat a lot. Like I consistently eat a lot all the time, so maybe this is just like such a big shock to my body. I'm gonna push through. Hopefully this is just another wall I'm going through, but we'll see. See you day 4. All right, so it is still day 3 actually, and I got some news for you guys. I am ending the fast right here. Day 3, 3 full days of no eating, and a couple reasons. One, so I did not do this challenge with any medical help or advice or expertise. It was just kind of like, oh, let me try this. And I actually almost fainted, like, as you know, like multiple times today. And normally I'd be okay with pushing through that. But tomorrow I have to actually babysit my little niece. She's almost 2 years old and I'll be with her for 8 hours. So like, I'm cool if I faint on my own by myself, but I cannot do that if I'm watching her, holding her, watching her in a house that has stairs, like that kind of thing. Like she has to be watched. I have to be fully okay with that. So I actually ordered some Chipotle and you are going to see firsthand my first bite into food after 3 days of no eating. But first, I want to explain kind of like what everything was. My weight, I started at like 185, 185.5 or something like that. And I ended around 179. So lost 6 pounds in 3 days, which is crazy. Most of it's probably water weight. Overall feelings, I guess I won't really know until the next few days as far as the post-fast of how successful it was in terms of like health benefits I received. One, I definitely felt leaner. Like that was something that I did want, so I was very, very happy with that. So I feel leaner. I feel like my face got clearer for some reason. I don't know if it's because I was drinking extra water or like, yeah, that might have been why. And overall, I'm just kind of happy I tried it at least. It was a good experiment. But as far as like my energy levels were way down, productivity is way less. I was happy it landed on the weekend for part, but overall, I'm just happy to eat again, honestly. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'm not gonna try to eat like crazy amount right away because I know you're not supposed to do that after a long fast. And it's like a prolonged fast of 3 days. So I don't want to kill myself. I think it's a thing where you like will die if you eat too much after a fast. So I'm gonna eat now. So here's the first bite of food. Oh, okay. That's good. Video's done here. Thanks for watching.